Now you're probably wondering why I'm doing this, and you might have an image already in your mind of what it is that is being displayed in front of you. You might see what it is. It's actually an image of the human heart, and this is the real sound of the human heart. It's a little a little strange, but it's also very, very empowering when you listen to the sound of your heartbeat. Not too many people really sit down and explore this. Not too many people do this. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to share something with you if you're a problem gambler. If you are a problem gambler, I want you to stay with me over the next few minutes. We're going to look at two ideas that are going to be solutions for you. If you're struggling, and by the way, if you're here, it's not a coincidence. And if you are here, I'm going to ask you to soldier scribe. Here, take a good look at this real quick before I put it down, because it's rather interesting. Now, let's get into this this video, because time is going to go by very quickly, and I will keep this on in the background. It's very therapeutic. There's a lot of healing when you sit and you listen to your own heart. It is. This isn't something that I do often. I just started learning about this. Now, if you knew the reason why you're gambling, if you could understand the real reason why you're doing what you're doing, would that help you annihilate your gambling? Would that help you begin the process, taking that first, that second, that third step? Would it help you thinking about that, going through that? Of course, you're doing this on paper, right? You're not just thinking about these things in your head. You want to make sure that whatever you do, you want to make sure that you are using pen and paper. And I should always have, I have it, pen and paper to record your answers. You're here, you're struggling. There's a reason why you're here. You're struggling. I want you to stay with me. I want you to stay with me, and I want you to hear what I have to share. And by the way, if you're searching out, if you're looking for a coach, you're working on bringing a coach into your life because you want to achieve something that you're having a challenge with achieving. Maybe it is a breakthrough in problem gambling. You're looking, you've heard, you've done some studies, you've never worked with a coach, you've never had the privilege of working with a coach. I'd love to work with you. I am your breakthrough coach. Right here out of Stockton, California. My information is going to be below. You'll be able to get a hold of me. So share this video with somebody that you care about, if it makes sense to you. And let's get into this, because our heartbeat is only going to beat for so long, right? There's going to come a point in time where this heartbeat is going to come to an end. It is not going to exist like we would want it to. So I want to keep this going here. Would it make a difference for you? Would it make a difference for you if you knew why you were gambling? How would that help you against triggers? How would that help you against temptations that shows up unannounced? You'll be able to smell temptation. You know what? You'll be able to hear temptation coming and triggers when you understand why you're doing what you're doing. It's like a superpower. And just the fact that you're engaging, right now we're engaging in this thought process, and you can see what it's doing for you already. Of course, it's easier with a secondary person. That's why I believe in coaching. Coaches are so needed today. I really believe that. People need to feel empowered. They need to learn how to give themselves permission. Good coaches can do that. Now, there's another aspect to this. By the way, I'm going to ask you to share this video, as I said earlier. Leave me a comment and a thumbs up. I will respond. You can always send me a question through soldiersofselfmastery.com also. The other thing that I used to, in fact, in the GABA, Gambling Addictions Breakthrough Academy, I teach this, something that I'm going to share with you. By the way, I am the author of the Little Red Book. It's getting revised. I'm really excited about that. So it's got some tweaks in it, and it's going to go back on Amazon and Kindle pretty soon. And I'm going to be really promoting this because this is a very valuable tool. It's an unusual book is what it is. It really is. It's more like a tool. It's not like a reading manual type thing. It's more like a tool. So, and it's not just for problem gamblers either. Annihilate it, like I've been doing. If you just forget about your past, right? There's this thing which I used to teach in the GABA, to have vision, trade your vision, right? Your problem, your major problems that you have are up here. The reason that you're behaving the way that you're behaving, the way you respond, the way you react, the way you talk, all of these things have to do with what's the activity that's going on up here. I like to look at this activity like construction work. You've got a foundation that needs to be built. You're building a business. You want to be successful. Everything that you begin to build from the ground floor up has to be really, really good quality. And if you've got construction workers in there that are doing faulty work, you know what you have to do, right? If you've got construction workers that are doing faulty work, they're not on time, they're taking too many, and figuratively speaking, all of this stuff that's going on up here is impacting your behavior, right? You find yourself doing things that you don't want to do, behaving certain ways, being angry, being impatient, maybe overeating, just involving yourself in behaviors that they're wrong, they're bad. It's like the gambling addiction. It's like you feel like you've been taken over by some kind of an alien. But that's the idea that gets painted in your head, right? And I talk about changing the image. Now, I'm sharing life hacks with you that have worked, that do work, that I use every single day on myself. They've helped me crush gambling and a host of other different types of phobias and fears. It's helped me come out of that dark jungle. It's helped me turn on the light, keep the light on brighter. In fact, I'm writing a few more books. We're going to be coming out with those pretty soon, I know. With Coach Santos, we're working on that. And just to be able to put this book in front of myself and say, wow, this was one of my major accomplishments. When I hit rock bottom a few years ago, which was one of the greatest experiences that happened to me, honestly. I hit rock bottom. It was one of the greatest experiences to me. It opened doors. It showed me what I could do. It showed me where I was at, and it showed me where I needed to go. Through asking questions, through life hacking videos, and doing all of these things that I share with you. Of course, I keep my journey on at Soldiers of Self-Mastery if you haven't subscribed. So it's all vision, training. As I say, there's always room for improvement within room for improvement. Your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders. Okay, it's over with. It's done and over with. So the heartbeat is still beating. Still beating. Let me see here. Now, if you just forget about the past, if you just drop the past and you just completely focus on your future, of course, that's what you want, right? You want to be in the present and you want to be working towards your future, or you want to bring your future into your present. That's called reverse engineering. Of course, all of this, well, that's another hard sound. Goes too fast. Anyways, listen to that. Well, I think I'm distracting us here 10 minutes in this video, but I want you to stay with me. I really do. I really want to help you. Oh, come on. What am I doing here? Let me lower this. I want to help you get that breakthrough, help you annihilate this addiction, this bully, this lie, because it's a lie. You've been hijacked. You've been hypnotized. You're believing a lie. It's all wrapped itself around you, and you opened the door. It was one door that you opened. So understanding your why, how would it help you? Only you can honestly answer that. Building your future, right? Focusing on your future. I think that in order for you to understand and have more power, you have to understand why you're doing what you're doing. But continue to build, right? Focus on your dream. Focus on that fire. Focus on that fuel. What is it that you honestly want? You got to go deep. You got to swim deep in the ocean of personal values and beliefs, desires and wants, and explore. Use your imagination. This is a wonderful gift that we all have, and this is all part of the mind-mouth power connection. Mind-mouth power connection, something that I talk about to describe self-mastery, self-empowerment, using your thoughts and your self-talk, your mind, your speech. All right, my friend, you have to make a choice here on where you're going to go, because as we heard earlier, that heartbeat, it's going to stop one day. We want to enjoy our lives, especially now in this COVID-19 experience that we're in. We want to be able to enjoy our lives, have a peace, have a security, wake up every Saturday, wake up every day, and knowing that we've conquered that habit, that addiction, because we believed. We believed that it was possible. Santos encouraged you to believe, right? You believe. And by the way, every time that you come to my videos, turn your faith on. Believe. Turn it on. That's what's going to help you. Believe that you're going to receive something every single time that you come to my videos. Believe, my friend. And we're going to make some great things happen. I am your breakthrough coach, Santos Rolon Jr., soldier of self-mastery. Direct injection, high performance, straight out of Stockton. Making every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top. In spite of and because of. I will see you on my next one.